Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai Basham Rakakwadash. Shalom to the 144,000 and rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, For the Love of Money, ... It says, this is put up by GMS South Carolina '08. And I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched the opening. And you should be familiar with this woman that made a video maybe a week ago about the 12 tribes, that they're all Negroes, which the 12 tribes are the so-called Negroes, Indians of the Americas, and the Latino Indians, or the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere, from Canada right through America, right through Central America and South America. Those are all Israelites. So she's saying that the Most High is going to punish us. Well, she said Yahuwah is going to punish us, and for telling these people outside of Negroes that they're the Israelites. And then she spoke about African. So she really doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what group she came from, but the Most High is definitely not dealing with her. And if she was sent by the Most High, she would have been on YouTube or whatever. I don't even know if she's on YouTube, but people would have knew about her back as far as 2007, 2008. We're going on 20 years with this thing, from 2007, July of 2007 until now. That's over 15 years. To be exact, what is it? It's 24 now. So we're 3 years shy of 20 years. So we're talking 17 years we've been on YouTube, and then we're on other platforms, but mainly YouTube. Everybody the go-to platform is really YouTube. So, she comes up and she speaks about Abba, so she's familiar with Abba, and she's familiar with Ariah. She's familiar with the One West, which the truth came out of One West. Everybody that's talking about the Israelites or the black Hebrew Israelites, they're up in arms over the former One Westers. These old little Israelites, the Yah Israelites, that Esau, if you notice, vocab ain't going after them, because they say Edomites, white people can make it, and they're going after the former One Westers that say that we're the Israelites. The people over there in Israel today are not the true people of the Bible, and so-called white people in America are, for the most part, Edomites, because you're going to have Israelites that look like Edomites, and they're going into captivity. We're telling them that Babylon the Great is this place right here, the USA, that is going to be destroyed by fire, by way of nuclear missiles, and that's only the beginning, and that you're going to go into captivity with the other nations, and then you're going to be gathered together and burnt up. And that's pretty much the message. And the Most High is going to obviously deliver the elect of His people, which are Israelites, and other nations cannot make it. They cannot be saved. They're going to be saved to go into captivity. And we don't just say it, we back it up in the scriptures. So here you have this woman come out of nowhere. And first of all, she's a woman. Most High is not dealing. The flock of my pastor are men. She comes out of nowhere And then she even mentions Bishop Nathaniel of the IUIC, which we don't believe the Most High is really dealing with him, because IUIC, the C stands for Christ. How you gonna be an Israelite and have Christ in your name or Jesus in your name? So I'm gonna let this play, and then I'm gonna give you some precepts. Oh, by the way, she has an organization, the National Negro Exodus Movement, and Revelation 18 and 4. And we're gonna go through Revelation 18 and 4. So this would be the acronym would be, I say, NINIM, NINIM. Flee Babylon, UFO chariots of God. So she's pushing this. I think I gotta let her speak. Let me see. O kings and prince are to wear the fringes. Numbers 15:37. We must leave America. Revelation 18 and 4. So this is a part of her video. So I don't know if she mentions that. Now, the leadership of One West used to teach that, Revelation 18:4, meaning we got to get passports. Make sure you brothers get passports, because we're going to hop on planes and we're going to go down to South America before the missiles hit. And the Spirit had jumped on High Priest Yeshai and High Priest Kazak, and they were saying that it's talking about, and that's right around the time that I came in. So we still didn't have all the scriptures that we have now. We have a bunch of scriptures, got about 20 scriptures easy, and there's more we can put to the mix. So they were saying we're going to be delivered out of here by UFOs. That was High Priest Yeshai and High Priest Kazak. Kazak was recently on. He was on Killer Priest show, and he was on another group of Israelites. I forget the name of the group, but and I actually went to their page to where it was originally put up, and at first they couldn't. The heads couldn't see it. Then they started seeing it, and it made sense. It made all the sense in the world. But what they used to teach was, Revelation 18 and 4 is we got to get out of here before the missiles drop. We got to hop on boats and, well, maybe said planes. Which Revelation 18 and 4 it goes hand in hand with Revelation chapter 11, where the angel said, "Come up hither." So those two go together. Revelation 18 and 4, and Revelation give me a second here. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come up hither, and my people, that ye be not partakers." It said, "Come out of her." And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." The plagues are found in Zechariah 14 and 12, which is the fire. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the NLT. Then I heard another voice calling from heaven, "Come away from her, my people. Do not take part in her sins, or you will be punished with her." And the punishment is fire. So now let me come over here to Revelation. Revelation 11. And 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, "Come up hither." And they ascended, didn't hop on boats, up to heaven in a cloud. And that cloud represents a UFO. That's the same way our Lord was taken up in Acts, the first chapter. The same way he was taken up into that cloud, which was a ship, he will come back. But this time he's coming back with the innumerable amount of angels led by Michael the archangel, which is right behind. Michael the archangel is second in command to the Yahushai, not no man on the earth. And their enemies beheld them. So we're not going to happen. Can you imagine that? We're getting on boats and our Edomites are looking, where are they going? Where are these black people going? Where are these black people's going? We getting on boats with the suitcases and shit. You know, you hear the horn blow. Bon voyage, which means good voyage. And then we're gonna go out to sea, and then the missiles are gonna come. And Esau gonna say, "Oh, now I know why they got on them boats." No, we're not gonna get on no goddamn boats. We're not gonna hop on no planes to go to South America. We're gonna be beamed up by these chariots. It was during the time of Elijah being caught up. He was beamed up into a chariot, and it was Elijah said, "My God, my power, the chariots of Israel," because the way Elijah was delivered and the way Yahushua was delivered, we're going to be delivered. The elect, the hopeful elect. So it's not going to be on no boats, and you're going off with the Flea doctrine. There's many precepts that cut that Flea doctrine. We're going to be delivered because they got to see us being delivered. And then they got to see the destruction coming. So this woman telling you this thing, she's way off. The Most High's not dealing with her at all. So now I'm going to let you listen. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me do it. Let me go to the NLT. Let me go to the NLT. Excuse me. Then a loud voice from heaven called to the two prophets, which represent Israel, "Come up here." And they rose to heaven in a cloud or ship as their enemies watched. And then immediately after, at the same time, or simultaneously, there was a terrible earthquake that destroyed a tenth of the city. A tenth meaning decimate, meaning 1 out of 10. But the whole city's going to be destroyed. 7,000, which represents the completion. Anybody that's here in America will be destroyed. With the Israelites, other nations, the Edomites, died in the great earthquake. Earth is going to rock back and forth as a drunkard. Isaiah 24. and everyone else was terrified and gave glory to the Most High of heaven. They're gonna say, hey, if Bishop Nate gets beamed up, I guarantee you he ain't gonna say Christ. He ain't gonna say Most High Christ bless. He ain't gonna say that. As it stands, he's not one of the elect. As it stands, he's not one of the elect. Because the elect would call on Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Every time I do a video, my opening is, once in a while I forget about it and feel bad. Like if I do a little quick video, but I always make a point to praise Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai before I go into my video. So now let's listen. And basically, this is about buying and selling. She's about buying and selling. As it says, Numbers 15, you got to have fringes. She's telling you to fringe this thing so she can sell you garments with fringes on it. This is a hustle. Now, Manatas Akbar said it was a scam. Well, we don't know if it's a scam or not. A scam is when you pay for something and you don't get nothing. I mean, she is selling you stuff. The scriptures say, buy the truth and sell it not. Brother, people that come into this thing, they realize, oh, this could be a hustle. This could be lucrative. The scriptures speak about lucrous. Because when you're making a certain amount of money, you get lost in that shit, Anyway, let me let you listen.
To the true biblical Hebrew Israelites that are out there, thank you so much for following me on TikTok. If you're not following me on Instagram, please be sure to do that, okay? And support NEM. NEM stands for National Negro Exodus Movement. If you haven't done...
Now, she's going to have certain women follow her. I don't know if she answers anybody, but she's going to have men follow her too. And I guarantee you what the men, them are going to be them Yah Israelites with the dreadlocks, with the manicured nails, what do you call that? What do you call that when you trimmed up, you put shit on your face to exfoliate, them smooth looking brothers with the dreadlocks, There's actually guys that's going to be following her. There ain't going to be no woman. But like I said, them Yah Israelites.
Done so, let me tell you how to do it. These shirts are $40 each, and it comes with the NEM logo on there. Okay? For every 6 shirts you buy, I will send you a brand new free iPhone 14, okay? Now I know you're probably saying 6 shirts at $40 a piece. It does not match the number. Yes, the phone costs more than that. Like I said, I have.
Yeah, it costs more than that retail, but how much did you pay for it? There's something going on. This is really a hustle. This is a this is a pitch, a sales pitch. People, I can finally get me some fringes in my garment. T-shirts for $40. I remember when T-shirts used to be $5. I go to the store, T-shirt be $10, and I ain't buying that shit. A T-shirt for $40. And they made the first. Let me just say this before I go on. The fringes is not a fashion statement. That's a topic right there. There's Israelites that get into the fringes like it's a fashion statement. It's not a fashion statement. It's to remind you to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. The reason why the fringes are at the bottom of your garment is because when you read up a couple of verses above that, a lot of people don't even know that. The man that got stoned to death for picking up sticks on the Sabbath. When he bent down, if he had the fringes on, he said, "Oh wow, this is Sabbath. Better not pick up them sticks." So the fringes is just a reminder to keep the laws. It's not per se. It is a law, but it's a law to remind you to keep the law. So you got guys out there committing sin with fringes on. They might be committing adultery, talking to a woman that he knows that the woman is married, and they both got fringes on, or they both wearing fringes.
I have so many of them. I'm willing to give them away. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel also, and you purchase 6 of these shirts, you will get this phone for free. And
there's definitely a sales pitch. Like I said, she damn sure didn't buy the phone for $2,000 some odd dollars and go and get was it 200 whatever, what is it, 6 times 40 120, 240. She go and get 240 and give you $1,000 phone or a $500 phone? Hell no, that's stupid business. So she's got some thing going. Maybe it's an Obama edition. We don't know.
There's more gifts. If you're a sister, these I make myself. They have silk lining. I will ship one out to you for.
Oh no, oh no, come on, bro. Come on now. She's selling bonnets. Where's the fringes at on the bonnets? If you double the price, you get fringes on the bonnet. Do you know how ridiculous these you sisters look with a fucking bonnet on your head? Do you know how in the hood you get a 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, you go to the corner store with your pajamas on and your flip-flops on and a goddamn bonnet on your head. And you wonder why a man don't want to stay with your ass. Oh my goodness.
For free. You also get a keychain. The keychain also says NIM on there, and this is how it looks. It has.
I'm surprised she didn't say, wait, there's more. This is clearly, this woman is in it for the money. That's it. She's in it for the money. And I said, a lot of women going to follow her. And a lot of you Yah Israelite with the pretty dreadlocks, you're going to be following her too.
The NIM logo on there, and it will be shipped out to you for free. Don't forget, if you're not.
And she sounds like a Benjaminite. One of the Benjamins. She's not a so-called American Negro. She got a hustle going. She's a cash register bells are going off in her head.
Not following me on Instagram yet? Do so today and support NIM. Okay? 6 shirts like this, and you get the phone for free. Plus more and more and more gifts. Surprise.
Gift destroyeth the heart. Wait, there's more. A gift destroyeth the heart.
Gifts that I haven't mentioned yet. So please support NIM today. Join NIM. It's for the National Negro Exodus Movement. I would like to know, when we head back home, what will they do without us? Thank you so much. Don't forget, join NIM today and support by purchasing our products, okay? Thank you. Shalom. Shalom.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute, man. Shalom? Where'd you get that from? You got people that say, Israelites that say for years, shalom, 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 shalom. Who started saying shalom? GMS, we started saying shalom. So now you got people saying, so it's obvious you've been watching some of our videos. Shalom. It's nothing but a hustle, man. And this is clearly a sales pitch.
Shalom.
I wanted to go into a quick video.
So I'm going to let you hear this a little bit, and I'm going to stop it. I'm going to bring you some precepts. Oh, by the way, you know what? Let me do this. I'll give you a precept right now. Proverbs 23, verse 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. What does it mean to buy the truth? In order to know this truth, you might have to buy certain books, certain things. You might buy a tablet just to have so you can, so you're buying things for the truth. And then it says, and sell it not, meaning don't push this truth out to people where it got a price tag on it. Okay, it says freely. Let me. Matthew. Yeah, this guy T. Jackson, the actor that played in Big Mama's house, and he was the son of Big Mama, and he was dressed up as a woman. That's his claim to fame. He joined the Israelites. He got the dreadlocks, and now he's selling stuff, garments and stuff. He came into the whole Israelite thing, as a racket, So he's got a website. He's selling you fringes, this head wraps, this, that, and the third, which muddies the waters. Ain't no Denzel is not gonna join the ISUPK. You ain't gonna see Denzel Washington and the ISUPK anytime soon. You ain't gonna see Tajari, whatever her name is, P. Henson. You're not gonna see her at the next Passover at the IUIC. I'd be surprised if you do that, but maybe there's a Hollywood crew right there. You ain't gonna see Oprah in the next Passover 2024 with the IUIC. All right, that's just not gonna happen. Okay, let me go right to the point. It says, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give. Now it said, provide neither gold nor silver, nor brass in thy purses, nor scrip, because the workman is worthy of his hire. Meaning, you don't say, okay, I'll break down Revelation 1 for you. That's a $10 breakdown. If you want me to go to Revelation 17, that's a $250 breakdown. That's what that means. And there's more. If I break down Revelation 17, you'll get 3 shirts with fringes on it. It's only $2,400. And a keychain with the menorah on it. Look, you got this freely. It's been given, freely give. Buy the truth and sell it not. Meaning push it out there. When I do a video, when any of us in GMS do a video, it's open to anybody. Whether a person says, I'm going to send you brothers some money, I'm going to help you all out, or I'm not going to give you shit, I'm just going to watch your videos. This is what the Apostle Paul went through in 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Because the Corinthians had a problem. Why should we give you money? So the Apostle Paul said, F you, I don't need your damn money, but I'm going to teach your black asses anyway. That's what he said in not too many words. He said, are we not able to forbear working, meaning not work? It's a day that of the temple, live of the temple. The ox, muzzle not the ox that treadeth out the corn. Paul said, who was the Most High really talking about? He was talking about the men, the prophets, that you're supposed to take care of them. But he said this. He said, I'm going to teach you anyway. You don't got to give me shit. I'm going to still teach you. You should read it sometimes. Let me see. All right, let me come back to here now. Sorry, let me do this. Hope I spelled this right. Let me do it this way. Okay, this should be easy to find. Okay. 1 Timothy 3 verse 3, not given to wine nor striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous. 8 verse, same chapter, likewise must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, not given to much wine, not greedy of filthy lucre. For a bishop must be blameless as the steward of the Most High. Not now. You got this thing with T.D. Jakes. If you notice, there ain't no more videos coming up on this guy. That shows you how much power he got. He had some people to attack everybody that had a negative video about him. So you don't even hear him about him no more. You heard him for about a hot week. So this guy's got power. And we all know it doesn't matter because we all know whether you deny it or not. We all know just like what's this guy Eddie Long. We all knew he was one of them. And you the same. You want it's already out. So you can't put the old saying, as the old saying goes, you can't put a toothpaste back into the tube. It says. So he said, well, see, even if I did that, so he's covering his black ass. Even if I did that, I could be forgiven through the blood of Jesus. So you covering your ass. But that's what it says. You a bishop, right? A bishop, an elder, whatever. For a bishop must be blameless as the steward of the Most High. So you gotta be on a higher standard than the church people that come and follow. We can understand them going off, but you the leader. You ain't supposed to go off. It says not self-willed. And he was self-willed when he said, have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed up? And he was walking he was walking he was walking very zesty. He was very zesty in his walk. He was, I'll use a Hebrew word. He was marakapath. Marakapath meaning hovering. So we call that marakapathing. He was hovering while he was saying, have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed up? So he's done. He's done. You know, the cat's out the bag. You took down all them videos, but it's already out there in the ether. And then all these churches are getting found out. Not soon angry, not given to wine, nor striker, not given to filthy lucre. Here it is again. Titus 1 verse 11. You read that whole chapter. Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, lead captive silly women laden with lust. A lot of these people in these churches, and even among Israel, a lot of these women are filled with lust. They're looking for a man, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. Lucre. It said, feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre. We say lucre, but it's lucre. But of a ready mind. But of a ready mind. This is why you think we always doing videos. Why you think I do a video every day, sometimes 2 or 3 videos a day. Then we out here on the highways and the byways. So now let's look up the word. Filthy and then lucre. Where are we? Okay, here we go. And the flock, by the way, are men. Ezekiel 34. Okay, it says filthy lucre, not filthy and lucre.
Strong's G 147. Eis chakerdos. Eis chakerdos.
Eis krakados. Eager for base gain. Like you thinking about the money before you preach the sermon. How much money we gonna get today? We did a good haul. I like that sermon. You gotta do that same sermon, but you gotta up it a couple of notches, and we'll get more money. That's why when you go to these churches, these big mega churches, it's always money. You know, they'll make you feel guilty. Hey, you got a brand new car. Here, the church is doing this and these guys are they all want to be mega church. They all want to have mega churches, man. So let me come back on. Let me come back to this.
Dealing with the National Negro Exodus Movement in Revelation 18. So we'll start off by saying all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honor to the apostles. And
I'm going to cut it because the music's playing. I don't want to put it up so they give me a copyright strike. I don't give you musical interludes. I mean, that's his spirit. So now let's go into the precepts. First precept. And the ones of you that follow this woman right here, and y'all get caught up, I wonder what happened. See, I'm not going to be in there. I'm running the vocab alone. I'm not going to be no Israelite because I got ripped off, so ain't none of them right. Look, that's on you. That's on you. You go to one group, you felt that they didn't treat you right, and then all the Israelites, you trash all the Israelites. They're all wicked. 1 Timothy 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all. Not money. Money's not the root. Job was the richest man in the East, but he wasn't evil. He wasn't wicked. He was righteous. Abraham was righteous. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Money is a means to an end. That's all money's for. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covered after, they have erred from the faith and passed themselves through with many sorrows. You know, you have many people in the hip-hop industry have said this, but the one that come to mind is Biggie. He made a statement. He said money, you know, so he said money, it ain't all about money. He said more money, more problems. And a lot of them say that. More money, more problems. And they ain't happy. They going, they dissing each other, they talking shit about each other. Niggas are getting shot up. So money is not making them happy. They want more money. But thou, O man of the Most High, flee these things. Don't have a love for money. Money is a tool, is a means to an end. And follow after right, do the right thing. Powerliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. Our job is to just teach this word. I do a video, open up the video. I don't got to give you no fancy Steven Spielberg opening, intro, and an outro. I don't have to have somebody sing a song or a rap or spitfire, and then I come on. just put the camera on and just teach. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and has professed a good profession before many witnesses. I'm not going to read anymore, but you can read this yourself. It goes in this perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. It goes on to say, he is he is proud, knowing nothing but doubting about questions and strife of words. You know what questions and strifes of words is? Debates. Whereof cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings. Let me go to a couple of words here. Pull out a couple of words. He is proud, knowing nothing, but doubting. Let me look up the word doubting or dotting. To be sick, metaphorically, of any ailment of the mind, to be taken with such an interest in a thing as amounts to a disease, to have a morbid fondness for. In law, there's a term called, what is it? To ad nauseum. Meaning you push something so much, it makes people sick of hearing it. Now we push the mark because the mark is necessary. So if you're sick of hearing about the mark, I'm not going to listen to GMS because they're always talking about the mark. So don't listen, okay? Dotting about questions and strife of words. Strife of words. To contend about words. Now that's the very definition of a debate. A debate is a word fight. And Denzel said that in that movie. What the hell was the name of that movie about them college kids, them young kids? He said in one of the scenes, he said, this is a word fight. So what is a word fight? A debate. The great debaters. If you watch the movie, he said, this is a word fight. He said the words, your fists are the words that you use to wrangle about empty and trifling matters. So contend means to debate. So we don't debate. Let me see if debate. Some teach Yahushua for envy and strife. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me do this. Romans 1. Start at 25. I'll show you that the word strife means debate. Bear with me for a minute. Okay, debate. Debate. For the envy and debate. We got the truth. Either you accept it or don't accept it. Let me look up the word debate. Debate. There it goes. Strife. Some preach the Messiah for envy and strife. The word strife leads into the word debate. Contention. Contention over words. Wrangling over words, over scriptures. So when it says some preach Yahushua for envy and strife, they're debating. Yeah, I gotta beat you in that debate. I won that debate. No, you got. Look, I want to have a debate with you, Tahar, about such and such and so and so. And I'm gonna say, no, we don't have no debate. I say if you can't see it, then you can't see it. So anyway, let me give you these precepts. Matthew 6, verse 4. I'm sorry. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High and mammon. Let's look up the word mammon. Scriptures, the same chapter, it speaks about the eye being single. Right here. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkened, how great is that darkness? No man can serve two masters. Mammon. Let's see what mammon is. Mamonas. Mammon, treasure, riches, where it is personified and opposed to the Most High. Which goes back to lucre. So she's clearly doing that. If you get six t-shirts for fringes on it for $40 a t-shirt, I'll give you this smartphone that's worth way more than the tip. No, yeah, but how much did you pay for it? What are you doing behind closed doors? This is in the Apocrypha. I'm almost finished. Bear with me. Here it is. Okay, it says, okay, Exodus 27 verse 2, as a nail sticketh fast between the joints, the joinings of the stones, so doeth sin stick close between buying and selling. What does that mean? If you're selling a car, you know that there's certain things that are wrong with that car, Could be minor thing, could be a major thing. You can have like a blown engine, but if you take super thick oil and you put it in there, it doesn't, you don't hear that knocking. I did that with a car I had. The engine seized up on me and I got it going. And then I put this super thick oil. I think it's Lucas oil. It was like super thick. And the car ran, no knocking. As soon as I did a oil change and they put the new oil in there, the car started knocking. So I had to put another bottle of the super thick oil. So you can do that. You can say the car's knocking. You put that super thick oil in there. You get a woman to buy the car. She buy the car. She's driving around for 3 months. Then she decides to change the oil, and all of a sudden it knocks. She can't come back to you because you've been driving the car for 3 months. So that's what that means. It says sin sticks close between buying and selling. It says here in Ecclesiastes 37 verse 11, neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous. Now what does that mean? If you go to a woman and you asking her about a girl, what do you know about that girl? I like her. But she likes you. And this happened to all of us at one time or another. She gonna say she a real slut. So she ain't gonna give you the truth because she's jealous. Neither with a coward in matters of war. What do I do in this war? Run! Nor with a merchant concerning exchange, because a merchant concerning exchange goes hand in hand with this scripture right here. I went into a jewelry store for my so-called daughter, and she wanted to buy this was years ago. She wanted to buy this necklace, with a pendant on it. And I believe the guy said it was $200. So it was an Arab guy. I said, what's the penny weight? I said, what's the gram weight on this? Immediately he said, I'll sell it to you for 100. I just asked him a question. I didn't say, give me a better price. I said, what's the gram weight on this? He immediately went down, I'll sell it to you for 100, which was the right price. So if you didn't know better, he got double the money. Nor with a buyer or seller, because a buyer of selling is a guy. If you go to the car dealership, you trade in your car. He gonna give you a low. Well, there's a book on it. The Edmunds and the Kelly Blue Book, which if I'm going to buy a car, somebody wants me to buy a car, I'll go to Edmunds, Kelly Blue Book. Then there's another one. I forget the name of it. That was the official one. It was an actual blue book. And you knew how much a car was. If a dealer sold it as to a person, the same car, he can't sell it as much as a dealer. And then you had a trade-in. So the guy would say, well, I can only give you $2,000 for the car. Meanwhile, he gonna sell that car for $10,000. He gonna clean the car up. He gonna fix whatever little shit he might spend. He might spend $1,000 fixing the shit up, get it painted. That $2,000 that you got towards a new car, he gonna sell that car for $10,000. That's what that means. So this goes hand in hand with this right here. So this sister definitely got a hustle going. Copy 2 Peter 2 verse 1. The rise of false prophets. But there were false prophets among you, also among you, among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, even to this day. And they're coming out the woodwork, man. Who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying Yahweh that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Now, anybody that leaves this thing and goes to Vocab Malone and talks shit about any Israelite groups, like you have IUIC, you got a lot of people that left and went to Vocab or whatever, especially sisters. And the reason why that happened is because them sisters didn't want to be in the truth in the first place. You told men that came into the truth, which is clearly against the scriptures, or your wife got to be in the truth too, or you got to cut her off, which causes her to commit adultery. The only thing I'm concerned about is the men coming in, and if they ask me, what about my wife? I say, you can teach your wife. Maybe she'll accept it, maybe she won't accept it. Same thing applies to the woman. You got women that come in, single, they might have a husband that's Muslim. You can't say, sister, you got to cut him off because he's not an Israelite, this, that, and the third. Get a brother that's an Israelite. So what they leading silly women laden with iniquity, leading them, creep in the houses, leading silly women laden with iniquity. And if they become disenchanted, they're gonna go right back to Christianity, and they're gonna give Vocab a call, and they're gonna talk about how the way they were treated. So our purpose is not about women. And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you. That's what she did. She made She's trying to get money from you. When you look up the word merchandise, it means buying and selling. Whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. I'm not going to read anymore. All right, St. John 2, verse 15. These are precepts that you should all be familiar with. When he had made a scourge, if you read a couple of verses above that, they were buying and selling in the temple. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Right, cleansing the temple. I mean, you can read it from the top. It's a small cords. He drove them out of the temple, and the sheep and the oxen, and poured out the changers' money. Now that's all about. These were the strangers of Israel coming from other lands, so they had their own money. So in order for you to pay your tithes and your offerings, you couldn't pay it with foreign money. You had to convert the money to the half shekel of the temple. I got that from this guy. The half shekel of the temple, which was because the Romans had their form of money, but when we did business with ourselves and paying tithes, you couldn't give them a Roman coin. You couldn't give them a denarius. You had to give them a half shekel of the temple. So what they were doing was, when the Passover came, or any high holy day came to 3, Deuteronomy 16:16, they would raise the prices. So that thing was about money. The love of money. That's why the Lord beat the shit out of them and kicked them out, man. It said unto them that sold doves, because they raised the price on doves, because back then you were sacrificing. Take these things hence, make not my Father's house an house of merchandise. Don't use this place to get rich like the mega churches. Okay, Ecclesiastes 5 and 10 to 12. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This also is vanity. You got some of these Israelites that are buying big houses, 2 or 3 houses, a couple of different houses in different states. You don't got to buy used cars no more. You go to the dealership, you can get it brand new. You don't got to get a Ford or a Chevy. You can get you a Range Rover, a Volvo. Jeremiah 17:11. Let's see what that says. I'm going to close. As a partridge sitteth on eggs, and hatcheth them not, so he that getteth riches, and not by right. You scamming the people. You hustling the people. Everything about this truth has $1. So how can I make money off of this? Shall leave them in the midst of his days, and at his end shall be a fool. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.